like a little nervous because it's actually supposed to be like creating a business. And when I hear that, my brain kind of goes, turn to fuzz, business.
No.
That's its natural reaction. And so I'm trying to like, okay,
reframe
stop.
that.
Yes, reframe it. This is exciting, it's new, I'm learning.
Yes.
And trying to reframe it. So that's, and actually Danny Johnson talks about like when people ask you about the business, it's a challenge to you because if you're not confident that you'll succeed in it, then they're not going to believe they can be confident in succeeding in it. And so it's...
And you learn by way of teaching, by way of explaining. Every time you explain and give your little sales pitch or give your pitch, you learn, it solidifies the learning stuff, you know.
And so well, let me practice on you then.
Yeah.
The idea is that there's a hierarchy, but there's no like single head, as in you can end up being more successful than I am if you keep working at sending out your branches and getting more people involved.
Okay.
So, so the idea is that by my success, or through your success, I become successful. And so, instead of just saying, here, sell these products, it's more like, find more people who are looking to be part of this business and, you know, and then you use the products because with any business there is an investment, you know, like if I'm starting a business, I need to invest in whatever it is. Well, the way to invest in this particular business is to buy the oils, and I'm still waiting for my package to arrive.
I'm so excited.
I bought the oils of the Bible, so there's like frankincense and myrrh and is there jasmine? There's like 5 specific oils: spikenard, cedarwood, sandalwood, frankincense, and myrrh. And then there's 5 that are blends of them. And then because I spent so much money, I got like this free set of 7 essential oils.
Oh, nice.
So I'm waiting to get them because I'm super excited about it.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's my investment so that I can know the products and like even if people aren't interested in the business aspect, I can tell them how beneficial the oils are to them.
Right.
I find myself I want to talk so much about the oils because I found out like a scientific level. Like I'm a spiritual person, I told you that. So like it's not hard for me to recognize the frequency of the oils and harmony and raising my frequencies, but for people that are more like, I want to know the hard science.
Yeah, it's harder.
The molecular structure of essential oils rather than fatty oils like olive and almond, coconut, things like that, are so much smaller. They're like, what is it? It's like 10 microns, I want to say. It's super small, and so they can be absorbed into the skin really fast, whereas fatty oils just kind of stay on the surface. And so they're able to do amazing things. Frankincense actually has cured cancer.
Wow.
Like it's anti-tumoral, so.
That's amazing. So you love this.
I love it. I'm really excited about it.
It's good to have something you're passionate about, isn't it?
Yes. No, it's nice. It's invigorating. You know, I've been feeling so kind of
lack of focus
in a rut. You know, and I'm challenged because Dennis he sees the importance of the oils because he supports the idea of natural healing as well. But as far as the business aspect of it, he kind of poo-paws it and he's like, oh, it's a pyramid scheme.
Don't let him do that.
And I'm just like, you know what Danny says to say to people like you? I hope you find what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't want to hear anymore.
Yeah.
Like that's okay. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And I can feel in my gut the defensive, I want to argue it and just be like, no, blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't really matter. If they aren't willing to receive whatever it has to offer, then...
Yeah. And what's going to happen is it sounds like to me, because I read your notes, your log too, about, you know, he's not really seeming to step up to the plate in terms of helping you overcome your negative self-talk,
Right.
you know, and creating the dream partner profile and things like that.
Right.
So what may happen is you guys may end up starting to get more distant. You know, this process is ultimately was supposed to either help you guys grow more together,
Or solidify whether we just.
right, sort of make the decision for you.
Yeah.
You know, and you may find out through this process of finding your passion, discovering yourself again, you know, reinventing yourself and all that, and developing your self-esteem and confidence, that you may grow apart from him, and he may not ultimately, he may show his colors, and it may not be the one for you.
Right.
And you have to be accepting of that fact and be okay with it. There's,
Yeah.
you know, along the journey of self-growth and personal growth and self-improvement becomes, it's sort of like you start finding out who your true match is for you. You know, because you may get to a place of self-improvement and that other person may fall behind, and then you guys aren't going to be a match anymore.
Right. It's a matter of growing together.
Yeah, right, exactly. So is he still kind of poo-pooing on things?
I have just sort of accepted that his poo-pooing is his own immaturity, and honestly, when we got together, I was an inspiration to him. Through his witnessing my depression and sort of lack of motivation and everything, I fell from the pedestal he had me on, and so I understand that he's whatever to me. And you know, I was talking with my friends last night about my frustration, and they're like, well, you know that you just have to grow for yourself,
right?
And you know, when you do grow, if he's going to recognize it, then he will. Like that'll be when, I can't wait around for him to realize that he's focused on the depression.
Yes.
I just have to move forward.
Right, rise up against that.
And maybe he'll turn with me, and maybe not.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's pretty much all about me.
Yeah, it really is. This journey is really all about you.
Yeah.
And it's about discovering yourself and really figuring out, you know, who Joy is and what your focus is, what your vision is, and then achieving that.
Yeah,
you know,
making it happen.
Really making it happen this time.
In spite of poo-poos here and there.
Yeah.
And maybe he's poo-pooing as a test because I need that.
He
I
is.
need to be able to stand up and go, okay, that's fine.
Right,
Doesn't mean, whereas in the past, I would be like, oh, well, if you don't think it's the right thing, you know, like
exactly.
back down. So
He's testing your strength. And you have to know that he's testing your strength and your drive right now. So every time that he poo-poos, like, get even stronger.
Yeah.
You know, and be that much more motivated to go through with this. You know?
Yeah.
And that's going to show him, if anything, that wow, like, that's going to start earning his respect back for you.
Yeah. Definitely.
And I think this business thing is a really, really good challenge for you. Learn it.
Absolutely.
You know, the more scared you are of it, the more you just need to learn it. Like, put your nose in it, spend days in. Like, every time it starts scaring you or confusing you or freaking you out, know that you're on the verge of a big breakthrough. You're about to totally master it. But whenever you're confused, that means your brain's on the verge of a breakthrough. It's on the verge of getting it. So take confusion as a sign of I'm learning this, not as a sign of this, I'm not supposed to learn this. So it's
Right,
too much.
right. The opposite of what I used to do.
Yes.
Oh, this obstacle obviously means I'm not supposed to be going here.
Right, exactly.